Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 10 habits that destroy your success. Now, let's begin. Number 1, unproductive work. What's the difference between a busy person and a productive person? Well, busy people pack their days full of time-consuming work, but busy people aren't always productive. On the other hand, productive people maximize the efficiency of their time, so productive people aren't always busy. So if you want to be successful, take a look at your schedule. Do you pack your days full of monotonous busy work? Do you spend hours on useless chores? You may be the busiest person in the world, but that doesn't make you the most productive. A successful person may work 50% less while accomplishing 50% more. Why is that? Because successful people know that work isn't always productive, just like relaxation isn't always lazy. If you choose wisely, you'll spend every minute of your time moving forward, and that way, every busy day is just as productive. Number 2, recycled ideas. Do you surround yourself with clones? Are you looking for an exact replica of yourself? This bad habit leaves you swimming in the same small pond for the rest of your life. You're surrounded by similar opinions and recycled ideas. Alright, let's say you believe clouds are made of ice cream. And all your friends think the same thing. You'll live the rest of your life thinking clouds are made of ice cream because no one disagrees with you. If you don't expose yourself to new schools of thoughts, your opinions will never grow or change for the better. So if you want to find success, you need to experience diverse perspectives. You need to find people who challenge you, people who approach the world in a different way. People who use a framework that you don't understand because these are the people you learn from the most. So if you're surrounded by clones, you hear only things you already know. Your opinions are never challenged and your ideas are never pushed. But if you understand the power of diversity, then you'll learn new things and you'll expand your horizons. Number 3, criticizing flaws. You have flaws. Maybe you're afraid of public speaking, or you're bad with numbers. Maybe you've got a big nose or a weird laugh. You have flaws, but so does everyone else. So don't spend your life worrying about everything that's wrong with you. Don't punish yourself for having weaknesses. Otherwise, those weaknesses will control you. They'll outshine the greatest things about you, and they'll damage your self-esteem. If you want to be successful, then self-esteem is critical. You need self-esteem before you can believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you aren't going to find success. So stop focusing on your flaws and start acknowledging your strengths. Instead of criticizing yourself, encourage yourself. Praise yourself. Concentrate on the things that make you unique. Things that make you clever, intelligent, and funny. Everyone has strengths just like everyone has weaknesses. So identify yours and learn to embrace them. Number 4, toxic approval. Do you have toxic people in your life? Do you care what they think of you? This is a difficult habit to break. You spend so much time worrying about what people think of you, especially people who are judgmental and critical. You want them to like you, to notice you, but you don't need their approval to find value. Chances are these toxic people aren't your real friends. They'd likely betray you in a heartbeat. So don't worry about what they think. Don't live your life in search of their approval, because these toxic people will steal away your self-esteem, they'll rob you of your confidence, and they'll hinder your lifelong success. So if you have a toxic person in your life, create a healthy amount of distance. Don't let their judgments and criticisms weigh you down. Be proud of yourself, your accomplishments, and your potential. Number 5, playing pretend. Are you trying to be something that you're not? People can tell if you're not the real deal. In your personal and professional life, faking your identity is a recipe for disaster. Not only will others lose respect for you, but you'll sabotage your own happiness. Sometimes you can fake small things just to get by. You can fake a smile, you can pretend to be confident, but you can't pretend to be a different person. You shouldn't chase or dream of goals that don't reflect who you really are. You may spend most of your day staring down at your phone, browsing social media, and comparing yourself to others. You might be constantly checking for likes, comments, and other forms of online validation. You should stop doing this. These things don't reflect real life. They're just another form of pretending. So come on, be true to yourself, your strengths, and your passions. They may not be cool or exciting. They may bore most people to death, but hey, you like them. They're important to you, and that's all that matters. Number 6. Short-term comforts. Success isn't always comfortable. The easiest decisions are rarely the most productive. All right, let's say you want to learn a song on the piano, but you don't know how to play. You could memorize that specific song, or you could learn how to read music. The first is a comfortable short-term reward. The second is a challenging long-term skill set. So which one do you think will benefit you the most? If you want to be successful, don't take shortcuts. Don't settle for the easiest option. Choose the most challenging path, because those challenges push you further. Ultimately, success isn't about small individual goals. It's about growth. It's about making progress. And to do that, you need to be challenged. Number 7. Lack of direction. Too much planning can drive you crazy. If you try to plan every step of the way, you're never going to start. But zero planning is even more destructive. Without a plan, you're walking in the dark. You don't know where you're going or how to get there, so you never do. That's why successful people plan their goals. They form strategies to get from one checkpoint to another. Your strategies won't always pan out. Sometimes a new opportunity presents itself, and your plan will take a sudden turn. But hey, that's okay. You can always rewrite or restructure your plan. It's helpful to rewrite your plan on a regular basis because your goals will change over time. As you get closer to those goals, they'll grow more specific. You'll get a better understanding of what you like and what you don't. Years ago, you may have dreamt of a career on Wall Street, but after finding a niche in your field, you discover a passion for something else. Without a plan, you'll never get far enough to grow. You'll get lost before your goals grow specific or concrete. So make a plan right now. It could be 3 simple steps. It could be 10 or 20. But don't let another day go by without a sense of direction. Number 8. Living in fear. Success requires risk, and to take a risk, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Many people hide inside their comfort zones. In their bubble, they feel safe, understood, and confident. But if you spend your life living in fear, your goals and dreams are going to pass you by. You're going to miss opportunity after opportunity because you were too scared to take that risk. So stop this bad habit. It's important to know your strengths and comforts, but you should use those strengths as a starting point, and that way you can venture into something new. All right, let's say you're a fantastic writer, but you want to be a musician, so you start by writing a song or two. They don't have to be perfect, they don't even have to be good. What's important is that you took a small risk. Once writing a song feels comfortable, then take another small risk, and then another, and keep pushing every step of the way. Eventually, your comfort zone will grow. All the things you once thought were impossible will feel comfortable and easy. Number 9. Respect versus idolization. Who do you look up to? Do you have a role model or a mentor? It's helpful to learn from someone who came before you. You should pay attention to their mistakes, follow in their footsteps, and use their wisdom to help you succeed. But there's a big difference between respecting a role model and idolizing them. Many people treat their role models like deities or superheroes. They place them on a lofty pedestal. They swear their role models can do no wrong, like they're more than human. But your role models are people just like you. They make mistakes, they have bad days, they lose motivation and fall flat on their face. Just like you, they began with nothing but a dream. But over time, they chased that dream until it finally came true. Look, my point is, your role models aren't perfect. Your mentors aren't superhuman. It's easy to idolize the people you admire, but remember that they're people just like you. Anything they accomplished, you can too. Number 10. Self-inflicted delays. What's the biggest barrier between you and your success? Is it your environment, your social circle, your educational background? No, the biggest barrier between you and your success is your own fear. Most people don't succeed because they get scared somewhere along the way. They had goals, they had dreams, but they didn't have the courage or perseverance to chase them. Yes, life can get in the way. Sometimes there's nothing you can do, and that's okay. Just make sure that you are never the reason you don't succeed. If your car breaks down, fine. If your business partner leaves you out to dry, there's not much you can do. But don't let your fears keep you from doing anything. Don't be the reason your goals are sitting on the back burner. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.